Is it even possible to keep an animal in a farm and then turn around and say you want some as a pet? Well, I'm doing it. So let's see why I have decided to keep rabbit as pet, even though I have a rabbit farm. This is Rabbito Farmino, and if you like this content, please consider subscribing and let's go. I find the need to explain because I started this channel, which has been very, very successful as rabbit farming, because I have established a rabbit farm in Ghana. And as we know, farming means meat. And that's where the controversy starts. And people will ask the question, why are you keeping rabbit as pets then? Well, I love rabbit. There's no doubt about that. And yes, I've gone into rabbitry as a farm with a farm mind frame. But then I've come to develop this love for rabbits. So who knows, my mind and my the way I look at rabbits is changing slowly, I have to admit, because I am kind of unlearning a lot of the things that I've done in the past. There are a lot of things that I wouldn't do today if I'm building a rabbit hutch versus cage versus run, because I have come to develop the love for the animals. Now I'm more I consider how to keep them safe and happy and all that. I put all of that into consideration. But let me explain a little bit more. Keeping them as pets, my pets, nobody touches it. They are not meat rabbit. They are pet rabbit. Keeping them up as pets gives me more understanding of the way rabbits behave, the way rabbits live, and it's giving me more understanding, which means I can pass that on to the farm. Knowing more about the rabbits and how they behave means I will be able to understand them more and pass that on to my people at the farm, my partners at the farm. So it's not such a bad thing. Now, I can tell you the benefits already. We will be expanding our farm, and I'm already thinking what kind of improvements are we going to put in the farm, because I'm not going to repeat a lot of the mistakes, because I am looking at my breeding stock as pets. We already sort of look after the breeding stock as pets anyway. The outgrowers, that's what they are, outgrowers. In fact, we don't really process rabbits in our farm at the moment. We sell them as livestock, and people do what they want with them. But our breeding stock, which is our breeding stock, the ones that stays in the farm, they are going to be looked after, or they are being looked after very well, like pets. And you know, when we are going to expand, you will see a lot of improvement in their housing and the way we feed them, the way we are studying with the pet setup that I have here. Of course, it's 100% love, me playing with these animals. They are part of the family now. Beverly, Tank, Gustavo, and now El Chapo, they are all part of the family now. So there is no question about how can I treat them as pets, even though I see them as farm animals. And the answer is a resounding yes. I already see them as my pets, as part of me. And I don't know about you. I'm able to understand that. Look, human beings have to do what human beings have to do. If you choose not to eat meat, fair enough. Then feel free to judge me. But human beings have to do things in a nice way. As in be humane to the animals who are even serving you on the dinner table. You have to treat them humanely so that when it comes to that time, you have no ill feeling, no bad feeling about it. So long as you're doing everything in a humane way, those Christians will understand or accept that, God has given us dominion over the earth, and therefore, so long as we do things in a humane way, there's nothing wrong. I want to point a little bit to the housing. Now, I had a comment today, and I think that has triggered me to do this video, I have to admit. But the person who commented was super polite, so thank you very much. He was very, very clear to make his opinion. There is no hate there. But I still find the need to address it. It's just like human beings. Someone live in a single room, someone live in a single room with a whole family, or 3-4, they live in one room. I've been there before. Some people live in mansions, 5 bedrooms that they sleep in alone. But happiness it cannot be quantified in that same way. So what I say is fair enough. If I had a space, I will make more space for my rabbits. But if I don't have the space, I'll make them as comfortable as possible. The space is definitely an aspect, but everybody who has got some kind of housing should be able to keep rabbits. Look, these rabbits are therapeutic to me. I spend a lot of time with them, playing with them, checking them out, so it's very therapeutic to me. I know that. So if you love rabbit, don't let the space stop you. I understand the run is probably the best for them where they have free range. But in the wild, rabbits are like the easiest preys in the wild. So I think it's a little bit hard when people are quick to judge that, it's too little space. Sometimes the metal flooring as well. I don't agree with it, but I understand why people do that. And just, we just have to accept that not everyone live in luxury. It's the same thing. Not all these animals will live in luxury. I thought I'll let you know, Rabbito, Farmino, feel free to judge me. Feel free to leave a comment. But at the end of the day, whatever I do, I am doing it for the interest of my bunnies and my pets. Yes, they get special treatment. My breeding stock in the farm, they also get special treatment because they are there to last as long as possible. This is Rabbito Farmino. I thought I'll share this with you. No ill feeling. Everybody will do what they think is good for their pets or their farm animals. This is the way I've chosen to do mine. I'll see you in the next video. Rabbito Farmino.